It's going to be a little bit of a different Monday. I know that you guys are used to a big, full, long Reiki session, but that is unfortunately not going to be the case tonight. As a lot of you guys know, I had some dental work done on Friday, and it has not been very kind to me this weekend. I had lockjaw most of the weekend. I know you guys didn't know it really yesterday for the Sunday sermon. Let me just say that that hurt pretty bad for me to do that yesterday. However, tonight, instead of a Reiki session, which I know a lot of you guys are going to come in and be irritated that there's not one, it is what it is, I am going to pull a few cards for each zodiac really quickly. I probably have about an hour before this medicine wears off, and then I'm going to be non-existent again. So I do want to make one really quick announcement, and I'm going to brag on somebody really quickly. My son, Brody, who, if you guys have been following me for any length of time, you know Brody. He was chosen to be one of the 6,600 Army members that have shown exemplary service and are going to be marching in the parade in June. And I could not be more proud of this kid. Because of that, and because it happens to fall on the 14th of June, I am going to postpone the first event at the new place. This to me is something I will not miss. I love you guys, and you know I'll do anything for you, but I am so proud of this kid. And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for him. I refuse to miss this. So we are going to be postponing the event. We just found this out today. Okay, so it's not like I'm sitting on the information, but I will let you guys know on Thursday, this coming Thursday, when it will be moved to, if that makes sense. For those of you guys that have tickets, I will send you guys an email. That way you'll have it. But yeah, I will not miss this for the world. I will not miss this for the world. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get on with this. Mods, there is absolutely no tolerance on either YouTube or TikTok tonight. We do not talk about politics. We do not talk negative about other creators. We do not talk about other creators. Let's just leave it at that. We don't talk about other creators. And if you feel the need to be a jerk to anybody in here or anybody in the chat, you need to see yourself out. The other thing is this. I am going to 100% crack down on co-reading and on people that want to come in and promote themselves. If you want to co-read, you need to see yourself all the fucking way out. If you want to come in and promote yourself, again, you need to see yourself all the fucking way out. It is becoming rampant again, and I am not going to do it. Because what you're saying to me or any other creator that you do that to is that you are blatantly disrespecting us to our face. And not only are you blatantly disrespecting us to our face, but you're telling us that we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I've been doing this professionally for a very long time before TikTok was ever a thing. And I will be damned if you guys come in and continue to disrespect me. So, for those of you guys just coming in on TikTok, the mods are going to let you know what is happening. Yeah, but in the meantime, we're going to start with Capricorns. I'm just going to draw a couple of cards for everybody, and we are going to go from there. All right. Capricorns, you have cut ties and finding love. I know every one of you Capricorns just threw up in your mouth a little bit. Please don't think that I said you're going to fall in love this week, okay? As you guys know, tomorrow, or maybe you don't know, tomorrow is the last quarter moon. That is a time for reflection. It's a time for letting go. It's a time for looking at everything and what has been working and what hasn't been working. So guess what? This right here, Capricorns, and for those of you guys that have Capricorns in your life or those are around you, it's going to be a hard cut, because when a Capricorn is ready to cut ties, not only did you not ever exist, your family didn't ever exist, the stars that created the elements that created you billions and billions of years ago did not exist. When a Capricorn cuts ties, it is rough. Expect this to be a thing. Capricorns, You are probably going to get accused of being kind of cold. You're probably going to get accused of being hateful or whatever. It is what it is. You need to cut the fucking tie. And this whole finding love thing here, this is finding love either for yourself, for your passion, for work, for anything else than what you have been giving your current energy to. I'm here for this, Capricorns, and I think you're here for it too. I'm just saying. So, Caps, it's going to be a hardcore back to Capricorn week for you. I'm just saying. All right, Aquarius. I will give you guys a stone. I'm trying to limit how much I talk this evening, just so you guys know. Capricorns. Sucks because there's 3 I want to give you. I'm going to say Selenite. That was my first choice. We're going to say Selenite, Capricorns. Okay? Aquarius, are we ready? I find this very interesting. You guys have banish a curse upside down, but then you have cast away negativity right side up. Notice there's a snake on both. Aquarius, the thing that you think has been fucking with you, or the person that you think has been fucking with you, it's not a curse. Not everything is a curse, guys. Whatever this is that's going on, you've been looking at it in the wrong way. So you've been looking at it in a way of, you've been looking at it too serious. I think that's the best way to say it. You've been looking at it too serious. Okay? It's not that you need to do this massive big working. It's not that you need to cut cords. It's not that you need to do, it's not as big as you think it is. I'll just stop there. What it is though, is that you just need to do a quick egg cleanse, a quick return to sender. All you need is a fucking black candle, dude. Like, that's it. Get you a birthday candle if that's all you got. Egg cleanse, that's it. This is just a small thing where somebody has just been talking bad about you. It's not a big deal. We all, and I know some people are like, it is a big deal. It's not though. If you think about it, we all have people that hate us, and we all have people that talk bad about us on a daily basis. Whether your kid's mad at you, or your boss is mad at you, or an in-law, or ex-friend, or we all have people that talk bad about us all the time. So it's not really as big a deal as sometimes it's made out to be. So quick egg cleanse, black candle, quick return to sender, see you later, go on about your way. You're overkilling. It's like, instead of just squishing the ant and going on about your life, you are trying to drive a tank over it. Does that make sense? It's not nearly as bad as you think it is, Aquarius. Just a quick thing. The problem with overkill is that it means you're overusing ingredients, and so you're actually causing some of it to splash back on you. Does that make sense? It would be like if instead of just, taking my thumb and doing this and wiping a smudge off the wall, I sprayed the entire wall down with a paint sprayer full of bleach. I'm going to damage the entire wall. Does that make sense? When all I needed to do was just take that real quickly. So, Aquarius, quick egg cleanse, return to sender, send them on about their way. Let them go be hateful somewhere else. I'm actually going to say Herkimer Diamond for you guys this week. I don't know why, but Herkimer Diamond for you Aquariuses this week. If you don't have a Herkimer, clear quartz is going to be the next best thing. I am going to make a quick reminder here. If you guys get a warning from one of my moderators, they are going to not only screenshot your comment, but they are also going to screenshot your account. We're just going to put that out there. Are we ready, Pisces? Can't make this shit up. All right. Pisces, you have growth of energy and cast away negativity. Pisces, it's going to be a fantastic week for you. This is a very powerful week. You guys are at peak energy. You're at peak performance. You feel like powerful mamma jammas, and nothing is going to bring you down. Wear your oils, wear your crystals, wear your clothing like armor this week. You are almost untouchable. Even Superman had kryptonite, I'm just saying. But that's really about the only thing that could stop Superman, and that's kind of where you are this week. You are an amazing ass Pisces this week. I am down to hang out with any of you Pisces that want to hang out. I'm just saying. After seeing these cards, I'm down. Pisces, it's a fantastic week for you. It's a fantastic fucking week for you. If somebody comes at you and is like, oh, so-and-so said this or so-and-so said that, just don't listen. I know it's going to be hard because you guys are watery, squishy, and you want to hear, but seriously, do not give it any energy. Don't give it a damn piece of energy. Y'all are on your game. Y'all are super plugged in, and all of this shit is just going to brush off of you like water on a duck's back. Carnelian, Pisces. Carnelian. Yeah. All right. Aries, flipping cards already. All right. Sneaky Aries. We have union and we have concealment. Aries, whatever it is, let me say this, it's going to be a good week, okay? I don't think that this is bad. It's going to be a good week. Whatever good thing happens this week, and I have a feeling it's going to happen in the next couple of days if it hasn't happened already. This is either you got the house you wanted, you got the job you wanted, you're getting a promotion, somebody asked you on a date, whatever it is, no one needs to know about it. Keep it under wraps for right now. Keep it under wraps for right now. This is your manifestations starting to come together. This is two things going your way that are supposed to go your way, but it's not yet for everybody else to see. Okay? No one needs to know about this just yet. Tell them later. You're going to see why. You're going to see why. You knowing what you know about what's coming your way, about the good things that are happening, you're going to have someone come at you this week, and you know damn well that they're fishing for information because they're trying to figure something out, and it's somebody that is not your friend. Do not let people know about the good shit going on this week, Aries. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. Fuck that person. Keep it really close to the chest, Aries, okay? Stone for Aries, Obsidian. Obsidian. All right, Tauruses, you ready? Taurus is trying to draw all the cards. Protection and finding love. Okay. You have protection and you have finding love. And what I find interesting is the Capricorns had this card as well in this same position, and we have shuffled several times between now and then. So, Taurus, you need all the protection this week. Have your protections up. When you think that you have enough protection, add some more. I don't think that this is from any one person in particular, okay? I think that this is just the universe, and to be honest, this is almost like, you know those times when you hear that a tornado has hit, let's say it hits a whole town, right? And one house is left untouched. That's you this week, Taurus. Okay? That's you this week, Taurus. There are going to be people all around you that are having things happen. There are going to be people, okay, let me take that back. Not so much all around you, but there are going to be people that are in your peripheral, let me say it that way, not super close to you, but around you, that a bunch of shit is going to be going on, and cloaking device. You just need to be protected and steer clear of all of their bullshit. Of all of their bullshit. Because this finding love card, while for the Capricorns, it was getting back to, you know, getting back to some stuff. For you, this is more of finding that passion in your spiritual path again. Every one of you knows exactly what I'm talking about. The thing that you just loved when you got into spirituality, the thing you couldn't wait to learn more about, that is what this finding love is all about, Taurus. So all the protections, when you think you have enough, add more. I don't care. I don't care. Even if you're like, you know what, I have 19 layers of protection. Bitch, it better be 22. Just saying. Just saying. Y'all are magical motherfuckers this week, Taurus. Okay? Y'all are magical motherfuckers this week. Stone for Taurus. Clear quartz. Clear quartz. Amplify that shit, Taurus. Amplify that shit. Happy Gemini season tomorrow. Where's all my Geminis at? We ready, Geminis? Y'all aren't used to me doing the Zodiacs this fast. I'm not either. Geminis, it's a fantastic week for you. You have Luna and you have confidence. Moving up to the full moon next Monday, which is a full moon in Gemini, by the way. Moving up to this full moon next week, you guys just feel like you're on fire. Not only do you feel like you're on fire, but you can't get enough of just the world. You can't get enough of life. You can't get enough of your plants, your animals, your kids, your family, your crystals, all the things. New moon. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Leading up to this next Monday, you guys are going to be all about everything. All about just life. Just life. What I love about you Geminis, I love the shit out of you guys because you are all about learning, talking, falling down the rabbit holes. And if y'all have a Gemini in your life, there's a few things happening in Gemini this week. If you have not seen my astrological forecast, I'm going to apologize in advance. It's 10 minutes long, but it's a great one. It's going to be a really, really fantastic week, especially for you Geminis, really for you air signs in general. But there's a few things hitting Gemini this week in good ways. If you have a Gemini friend, be prepared to fall down all of the rabbit holes with them. Rabbit holes you didn't even know existed. The other thing I love about this, Geminis, is the confidence. Y'all are going to have a healthy, amazing dose of confidence this week. And I, for one, am here for it. I am totally here for it. Y'all are some powerful motherfuckers. I'm just saying. Y'all are some powerful motherfuckers. Stones for Gemini. I'm trying to give you all really easy stones this week. Pyrite. Pyrite. Pyrite's a good stone for you guys this week. All right, Cancer babies. Ready? Ready? All right, Cancers. Financial security and confidence. I mean, could that, just like the Pisces, Cancer, it's a great week for you. Just like the Pisces, it's a great week for you. And since this card came up right here, Cancers, your homework is to go watch that astrological forecast and you're going to giggle when you know. You're going to giggle. I'm just saying. This is a fantastic fucking week for you Cancers. Not only are you paying super close attention to your future and what you need to do going forward, you're going to have some like self-tough love. Does that make sense? You know, like maybe you really don't need to make another toffee order. I'm just calling myself out. I'm not a Cancer, but I'm just calling myself out. I'm letting you know the damn Dave's Sweet Tooth toffee is of the devil. And it's fantastic. But I digress. Cancers, it's going to be a great week for you. I'm not kidding. Not only are you focused on the future, your financial security, everything is falling into place like it's supposed to. Y'all are full of that Cancer confidence this week. And any of you guys that know a Cancer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all borderline cocky when you're like Cancer confident. But you know what? You guys also are super charming and awesome when you guys feel confident about yourself. And I love this. I am all the way 100% here for it. Cancer, fantastic fucking week for you. I'm going to say blue apatite, especially since you're focused on the future. Blue apatite. All right, Leos. This is so weird to go this fast. So far, my jaw is holding up. Leos, amazing week for you. Intuition and happiness. Not only are you guys super plugged in and all of your clairs are top notch, they're not super over the top where they're almost painful. Instead, they actually work like they're fucking supposed to. And you're just happy. You're just happy. It's a week of being happy. There's going to be a lot of stuff this week, Leo, that happens that allows you to be happy. I think this weekend is going to be fantastic for you. You guys are going to be ready to hang out with friends, ready to go do some things, ready to be your wonderful Leo selves all over again. And since both my kids are Leos, I think that's epic. I think that's epic. And yeah. Leos, you are the sunshine this week. I'm just saying, you are the fucking sunshine this week. I will say this with this intuition card, if you guys need advice on a spiritual topic this week, call up your Leo friend or family member or coworker or whoever. You need some advice? Call up your Leo friend. Also, just saying this. If your Leo friend calls you or texts you and says, hey, I had a dream about you and blah, 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 you should listen. You should listen. But Leos, you are the sunshine this week. You are the sunshine. I love it. I love it. I will take all the Leo sunshine this week. Stones for Leos. Citrine. Why not? Let's amplify the happiness. I feel like there's not enough of it right now anyway. Amplify it. Amplify it. All right. Virgos. As if a Virgo ever needs to be told this. Concealment. Sorry, that was funny. And divine guidance. Okay. Virgos. This is a really, really good week. Okay. Everything you do this week, Virgos, is guided by just clairalience. Like, you just know the things. Some of you guys, there's going to be clairaudience. Some of you guys, it's just going to be your intuition or whatever. But you guys are just guided in a way that's uncanny. You're finding yourself in the right place at the right time. You're finding that things that you bought randomly 6 months ago, suddenly you need really badly. Like, things like that, okay? So here's the thing. Not everybody needs to know about it. The fact that the concealment card came out first, not everybody needs to know about this. Not everybody, Virgo, needs to be privy to what your intuition is saying. Not everybody, Virgo, needs to know about that dream you had. Not everybody, Virgo, needs to know about the moves you're making. Not that y'all tell anybody anyway, but I'm just saying, Virgo, you're being your normal Virgo self with being mysterious and fantastic and beautiful, and plugged in like crazy. But like I said, not everybody needs to know, Virgo. Not everybody needs to know. Keep that in mind. When you're sitting at dinner with somebody and you hear a spirit team in your ear, blah, 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 they don't need to know. Trust your gut. And even if you feel like you're withholding information that they probably should know about, I want you to remember this. There are some times, especially with gifts, and this is something you learn in being a professional reader and doing all of the things. There are some times that you are privy to information that the person in front of you doesn't always get to know. It's not because you are withholding it from them. It's because it's like reading the Cliff Notes. If they get the Cliff Notes to the lesson that they're supposed to learn, they're not going to learn that lesson, are they? Just saying, Virgos. Stones for Virgos. Kambaba Jasper. Kambaba Jasper. Libras. Ready? Man. Okay. Libras, you have change and you have growth of energy. This Gemini season is going to be really interesting for you. It is going to be a really good week for you, Libras, but here's the thing. There's going to be a big change. There's going to be a big shift. There's going to be a big change. And the thing I love about you, Libras, is that you're ready to embrace it. I think y'all have been fed up for long enough that you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Change? Bet. Let's go. Y'all are going to be 100% ready to change and shift. And as soon as you make the conscious decision that you're ready to change, that's when this growth of energy comes up. That is 100% when this comes up. Libras, well, wait, those of you guys that have Libras in your life, let me tell you this. This change is going to be, you're going to feel like it's too much. You're going to feel like the Libra in your life is doing too much as far as the change goes. They're not. They're not. Okay? I want you to listen to me again. They're not. You're going to notice this weekend that once they make this conscious decision that this is what they're going to do, that they are going to make this change and move forward, you're going to see this growth of energy and you're going to benefit from it, because Libras like to make sure that everybody is on equal footing. So if they love you, they're going to make sure you have plenty of energy too. So I'm just saying, Libras, this is a great fucking week for you. This is a great, great week for you. Did I say that this is a great week for you? Because it's a great week for you. Aventurine. Aventurine is going to be a great stone for you, Libras, this week. Okay. Scorpios didn't even give me a chance to fucking shuffle. Calm down. Is it funny that y'all have mindfulness that this is the card that you threw at me? Scorpios. Just like the Cancers, you also have financial security. And just like the Pisces and the Cancers, it's going to be a great fucking week for you. Y'all are Yoda this week. Y'all are like the woo-saw master, even though you threw the card at me. Y'all are just, you're plugged in, but in a different way. Does that make sense? You're plugged in, but in a different way. This is, like the Cancers, going to be a week where you guys are looking at your financial security. You're looking at what is coming down the pike, at what your goals are, at what you want to do. Like, you're looking at all of that. You're looking at all of that. But like I said, you're fucking Yoda. You're Yoda. So those of you guys that have Scorpios in your life, be prepared for Yoda answers this week. Be prepared. I'm just saying, be prepared. So when they say something and you're like, what? And then later on, you're like, oh, I'm just saying, just be prepared. They are plugged in. They are in tune. Also, the thing is, if you guys need advice on anything at all to do with your financial goals going forward, like, hey, should I look at taking this job or this job? You need to ask your Scorpio or your Cancer friend, because they're plugged in this week. Cancer is going to give you a straightforward answer like, yeah, bitch, take that job. Scorpio is going to give you a Yoda answer. Just saying, just so you know. Just so you know. But Scorpios, this is a good week for you to get everything in line and in tune with what it is that you really want to do. A lot of you Scorpios are also going to change your mind this week on some of your goals. You're going to look at stuff that hasn't been working, and then you're going to be like, I don't know that I really wanted to do that to begin with. Garnet, Scorpios. Garnet. My nose is itching. Someone's talking about me big time. All right. Stones for Sagittarius. No, not stones. I can't even give you guys the stones if I haven't read for you. It's been a long day. We've had nasty storms here all day. Probably going to have nasty storms here tonight. I'm over it. If y'all are in the path of these storms that have moved through Oklahoma and are in Arkansas and moving that way, y'all please be careful. Please be careful. About half a mile from me, there was like 3-inch hail. Y'all realize that's that big? I'm just saying, if y'all are in the path of these storms, please be safe. They're not joking. Okay? Sagittarius. You have divine guidance and grounding. This is going to be the most interesting Sagittarius read. You ready? If y'all need a grounding presence this week, it's going to be your fucking Sagittarius friend. If you guys need advice to help bring you back down to earth about a situation, it's going to be your Sagittarius friend. If you need help with anything to keep your ass motivated, it's going to be your Sagittarius friend. Sagittarius, y'all are like, I almost said the adult, but you're not. You're like that really cool aunt that's awesome and also a little scary, that probably smokes and cusses and drinks, but also dresses really nice and is really wicked, and everybody wants to be just like, y'all are that aunt. Y'all are that aunt. You're the aunt that makes like all the money and is still a little weird and scary at the same time. Y'all are that aunt. I'm just letting you know. Sagittarius, this is a fucking phenomenal week for you. It is a phenomenal week for you. You guys are going to actually feel like the adult in the room a lot this week, but the cool adult. You are the cool adult this week, Sagittarius. It's just going to be a great week. Y'all are plugged in. Your intuition is through the roof. You are happy. You feel grounded. You feel like you know exactly where you're going. Capitalize on that, Sagittarius, okay? Capitalize on that. Stone for Sagittarius. I'm going to say Malachite. Malachite's a good manifestation stone, and I feel like that's good for you guys this week. I feel like that's good for you guys this week. Thank you guys for letting me be so quick with the Zodiacs. I appreciate it more than you guys know. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. I'm going to see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Because, you know, I have lives scheduled all fucking week. Because why wouldn't I? I mean, you know, it is what it is.